What's going on, my man?
I don't know why you're
You can
here.
record us.
I sure will.
Yes.
It's my amendment.
Just get the right side of me, all right?
Oh, yeah,
What's
sure.
going on today?
I have no idea why you're here.
All right. Well, I mean, obviously, you know, you had
I've had so many bad interactions. Like I was literally taken away by the police for no reason before and thrown into a psych ward, and my mental health was worsened so much. And I feel like that's gonna happen again.
We want you to have a good interaction with us.
I'm trying to. I can't believe this.
How you feeling today?
I'm fine. I can't believe this.
That's all right, man. It's no big deal. What you been up to today? You know.
Just trying to calm down. I'm not a fan of my life right now. I'm trying to move on and move out of here and onward. And
tell me a little bit about that. I mean,
I'm just very anxious that last time this happened, I ended up going to the psych ward for no reason at all. I'm not suicidal nor homicidal. I have no problem here, you know.
Okay, well, good. Well, I want you to obviously stay at that level, right? Did you have an interaction with mom that maybe wasn't so good?
Yeah, it was from PTSD that was triggered last time this type of thing happened. Okay, they like to do these type of things over and over again to me to traumatize me. That's what they want to do.
Well, we don't want to traumatize you at all.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
So what happened last time? Tell me a little bit about last time.
I was living at my grandma's at the time, and I can't think very straight.
Take your time. It's no big deal.
Yeah, I was there, and basically my grandma and my parents went behind my back and got a court order for, I don't know how they got a court order, because there was nothing that I didn't do anything, like I wasn't suicidal or homicidal, and you have to be one of those two things to be court ordered into a psych ward, but somehow they still got me into the psych ward because they have some connections like that. And yeah, when I was there, my dad literally, when I was on the phone with him, he said he could have me killed and thrown into a river. And well, I guess that's beside the point. I was angry at my mom because I had PTSD, and she just doesn't want to hold any accountability for her actions. And
she gave you the PTSD?
Yeah, from putting me into the psych ward for no reason at all. When I made it very clear to them that those type of places only make my mental health way worse.
Okay, how long ago was this?
It was like last fall.
Okay. Do you know which psych ward it was?
It was terrible. It was the St. John's in Detroit, I think.
St. John's in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, again, man, we're out here because we care about you. Believe it or not, your parents also care about you. They do. Okay. We don't want you going through these PTSD episodes and, you know, whatever the case may be. As you're saying that you're not happy with where you're at today, you want to, you know, do things and move out, and hopefully that's going to be the case. Obviously, but we want to get you the help that you need.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere though, so that's.
So, do you go to school?
Mm-mm.
You don't go to school?
Mm-mm.
Do you have a job?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so how do you plan to move out?
Sure as hell not going to the psych ward. That'll put me in a situation 20 more times.
I got you. That's besides the point. But what I'm saying is, how do you? I mean, obviously you want to do things in the future, right? It takes
Yeah,
money,
most
it takes
definitely.
education.
Right now, I just feel a little hopeless because right now when I go outside, I really shouldn't mention this to police, but there's a thing called Gangstalking. I'm pretty sure my dad, who's a homosexual Mason, put me in it. Okay. He works for the government, and he's mad because, I don't know, but I all my life I've spoken the truth about the corruption in our government, basically. I mean, I'm sure you guys might be some decent people, but you're working for a really fucked up system. I'm not gonna lie about that.
All right. That's all right.
They fucking harassed me because I've spoken the truth all my life, and they try to paint it as a schizophrenia issue when I have no mental illness. Okay. Aside from what they've pretty much given me.
Gotcha.
It's bullshit.
Do you know if you were diagnosed with anything?
They have, but I don't believe in any of it.
I gotcha. And then with are you prescribed like medication that you're supposed to take? And how often are you supposed to take that medication?
No, I'm not prescribed anything anymore. No.
Not anymore. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Were you prescribed?
I have been, and they haven't done anything. They didn't do anything for me because I'm not schizophrenic. I'm not on that spectrum.
Okay.
I know that for a fact. This gang stalking thing, I have probably over 100 hours worth of video evidence, more than pretty much anybody in the world right now, believe it or not. Okay. There's a guy in Canada who I would say is like the only guy who has similar evidence to me, like on that type of level, where basically anybody who's not even receptive to this gang stalking thing can see what's going on. Like, it's 100% something that's going on.
Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
Well, they use really silly, like part of what they do is they use really dumb tactics to basically, Explaining this makes me sound like an idiot. I mean, some stuff
you're
is
good,
not. Some stuff anybody can be receptive to. For example, when I go to a store, they'll have people recording me.
Okay.
And they have people like doing all sorts of odd harassments to me. Like, I don't even go outside much anymore. I haven't gone out in a long time, really, because it happens. For example, I could even predict a one-lighter before it happens, like a one-light car. I could say at the end of this block there's going to be a one-lighter, and every time it would happen, I have this on video, over 100 instances of this happening.
Okay.
That stuff can't be coincidence, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that's interesting.
I'm aware this sounds
No,
totally
I get
crazy.
it.
It's all right.
I get it. That's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, even the police are in on it. Not so much the Southfield police. I haven't had much interactions with them, but like, for example, in St. Clair Shores, that same thing where I was predicting one-lighters, I could predict the cop. I'd say on camera, I'm going to see a cop in a few seconds, and there a cop would roll up. It's just not coincidence.
Well, is that where Grandma lives in St. Clair Shores? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
That's where you're staying at some point.
Yep.
All right. Well, obviously, you got Southfield's finest out here today. Again, we want to give you some help, some resources that will potentially make your future, a little bit better.
I'm all for that. Just no psych ward. That's only making my situation worse.
No psych ward.
All right, thank
obviously,
you.
But obviously, it takes a little bit of talking to social workers, because
That's fine.
They put you in the line of, hey, listen, this is the resource to get you employment. Hey, this is the resource to further your education. Hey, this is the resource to get you housing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm just not going anywhere though, because I know how that goes.
Unfortunately,
I'm not. That's all right. I'm not suicidal or homicidal. I've played this game before. That's all right. You guys can go.
I understand we can go, but we don't want to go.
No, I'm saying like leave the house. I'm not saying go as in I don't want any interaction. I'm calling them.
Okay. Well, I mean, I mentioned the incident earlier with Mom and you weren't calm, right? Obviously, that alarms them a little bit. And is this a flare-up that you're having, or is this a constant?
Like I said, this is triggered from PTSD from the last time this happened to me. I don't know if you guys are listening or not, but
we are listening.
Okay, well, I hope you are, because this is last time I went to the psych ward. I'm still traumatized from a year ago from that experience, and they want to do this again to me. That's what they're trying to do. This is the gangstalking thing. This is what the program wants me in the psych ward. That's their end goal, is to have me kill somebody, have me kill myself, or have me in the psych ward.
Absolutely not. No.
That's what the program is all about.
Listen, that's the last thing we want.
This is a government program I've been put into by evil people that I've spoken out against.
Well, I mean, I hope you don't think that we're evil, right? I mean, we've been pretty cordial with you since we
I don't think you guys are evil if you guys leave here now. I mean, I understand if you guys got a call and you guys have to deal with it accordingly, but me going to the psych ward is not the answer for anybody. But this is the same gimmick they played last time in St. Clair Shores. They said, we're going to go talk to somebody, you're not going to go to the psych ward. Next thing you know, I'm in a psych ward for like 2 weeks.
This isn't.
And I didn't even do anything.
This isn't St. Clair Shores. It's Southfield. You know it's Southfield.
Yeah, but it's the same type of stuff. I mean,
well, again, it's going to be different with us.
So you're saying that you're promising I'm not going to go to the psych ward.
So you see how you're cordial with us. You're cool as a cucumber. You said you're.
Even though I'm super anxious and I feel like I'm going to have my life taken away from me again.
Well, listen. With police contact, anybody can be anxious, even if I'm off duty and I get police
you don't understand how it feels to be in a psych ward, man. When you have what's going on with me, like I mentioned,
For sure.
It's hell on earth. I'd rather be dead than be back in there. I'm just being honest with you. And I'm not saying I want to be dead, okay?
For sure. So you're not suicidal and you're not homicidal.
No.
You don't want to hurt anyone. And obviously these are the criteria that we look for, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think you're fit to be in a psych ward.
Obviously not.
100%
not.
But again, we still want you to get, resources that'll better your future in the direction that you want to go. So we'll go down, we'll take a ride. There's a few places that you get to choose from. We're going to be open to options. There's Beaumont, there's Providence, there's Botsford, in Farmington Hills.
But again, I know how that goes. Once you go to a hospital, you're going to a psych ward from there. That's how it works.
It's not.
But that's how it's been in my experience every time.
Well, again, if that's what's going on in St. Clair Shores, it's different here with Southfield. So here's what's going to happen, right? And I'm going to be upfront with you.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to go and you're going to talk to somebody, right? They can't just throw anybody to psych ward. First of all, the real estate on the psych ward is limited, right? We can't just keep putting people in there.
But that's exactly what they did last time, because they had those connections. They wanted me there, and they did it. They got the connections, just like you're here now, and you're gonna get me thrown in there again probably, because they got the connections.
No, that's not the way it works.
It's evil, man.
I
this is
agree.
what I get for speaking out against evil.
No. It's not. I completely agree. If you're just being thrown in there for no reason, it's absolutely evil. But they got to go through certain checklists with criteria. If you don't fit it, they can't just put you in there. If you're talking to a social worker like you're talking to me, saying, "Hey, listen, I'm just not happy with my life right now. I want to improve. I want to, get it, further my education, get a job, move out." Well, there's nothing wrong with that. You're anxious, but I mean that's just normal behavior. You're dealing with strangers at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
You understand where I'm coming from? We're involved again to get you help. Nothing more than that. You're not in any kind of trouble. As long as you are as cooperative and cordial with me as you are with the people that you talk to, it's not the case of going to a psych ward. We want to address any issues that you're having, and that's about it. All right. You have a preference?
So it's I come with you or I'm dragged there, right?
Yeah, but we don't want to even entertain the second option, right? Again, do you prefer, is it Providence, Beaumont, or Botsford? Do you prefer one or the other? Beaumont is in Royal Oak, Providence is in Southfield, Botsford, which is Beaumont now, is Farmington Hills. Which one would you rather go to?
Whichever one's the least sold out and corrupt and with competent people there.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Without sold out, corrupt.
Well, they're all great.
People
They're all great facilities, but we'll get you to the right place. You want to throw on some shoes, maybe a jacket? Again, you're not in any kind of trouble, Noah. I mean, we're listen. Just like everybody else can call the police when they need them, you can also call the police when you need them, right? I'm serious. I'm serious about that. Hey, listen.
They won't do the same things that they'll do for him. For me, I mean.
Hey, yes.
He gets special privileges because he's a Mason that works for the city.
Well, listen to me. You're a resident. You're a resident that lives in the city.
It's a sick world we're gonna live in.
No, you're a resident that lives in the city. So.
Are you guys Masons?
We are not.
Really?
Yeah, we're just good old law enforcement officers that are trying to serve the citizens of the city. All right.
Well, those are the ones I like.
All right, here we are, my man.
Oh.
Just be cool when we go downstairs. No need to make a scene or anything. You know what I mean? All right. You're good, brother.
Where the shoes at? You got shoes up here?
I know how this is gonna end up too.
I'm following you, my man.
Enjoy hell.
You're out here with me for a sec, alright? We're just gonna hang out here. So the main thing that they want to see when you're going is just remain calm. Just like as you were talking to us upstairs, that's what they want to see.
Okay.
As long as you don't start, yelling, getting aggressive or anything like that, then you have nothing to worry about. So just
you think I actually have a chance of not going to the psych ward?
Absolutely. I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Because last time I did everything
What do you
completely
consider the
perfect.
psych
I was
ward?
like the calmest person ever, and they still sent me there.
Well, listen to me real quick, Noah. Where we're taking you, it wasn't where you went before, okay?
Alright.
We were upstairs talking, man, you seemed cool as a cucumber. I would like to hang out with you. You seem like a pretty cool guy, right?
Thanks.
So, I mean, dude, just go down there. If you're as cool as you were with us, man, that's all they're trying to do is get you help, man. They might get you, some references for a job, maybe some references that could help you get out of here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's all they want to do, man.
Okay.
All right, man, you want to get in the car? It's kind of cold out here.
Sure.
All right, boss.
We're gonna go to 67 here, Grace. And Perrin calls you when we get back here. I'm just gonna have to tell you down, make sure you don't have to be careful. Just make sure you don't have any weapons right here on the road. Just make sure you don't have any weapons on you. Take your hands out of your pocket, put them behind your back, please. Interlace your fingers for me. Yeah, perfect, just like that. You don't have any weapons or anything, right? No. Alright. What do you have on you?
Just a phone in that other pocket there.
Just the phone, this one right here. Yeah, sorry. It's just our policy. We got to do it. All right.
Boss, go ahead and have a seat here. I'll drink this up for you, all right?
warm back there?
Yep, pretty good.
Not too bad? Alright.
Crank the heat up a little bit for you, boss.
Complete, heading 64708.
How on earth?